Good morning, Coosters.
I like that, Dragon.
I like that, Dragon. Coosters, welcome all. What did we have in trouble with here? Jim on the right.
I don't see anything.
Oh, okay. It says we're having trouble sharing to your destination. Is it possible the stream was ended or deleted? So, anyways, we're here. I think we're live.
Not seeing anything.
I think we're good. I'm getting something here, and I think it was pilled again. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
Something's going on with pilled when we record there. I'm not quite sure what it is,
Yeah.
but I think we're good, Jim. Yep, I think we're good. Boy, is America back. I'm telling you, we got a new deputy director of the FBI, Dan Bongino. Boy, we'll go into the details about that and about Adam shits his pants and what that'll do for him.
Patel and
Bongino. Are you kidding me? With Pam Bondi leading the way. And I'm telling you, this is an incredible team that is being put together there. I'm having some internet issues in case you people don't know, but I am. Jim, I don't know if you can tell or not, but we're going to go into that. We're going to go into some of the CPAC highlights that we had over there. Joy Reid is gone. Of course, they will not replace her with anybody much better, but at least that
racist MSNBC
is gone.
Man,
I know.
Racist NBC.
I can't believe it. They're gone. We have a little clip from Byron Donalds that's interesting that you might want to know and how it refers to what Doge is doing. And we got our top 5 today, Jim. Top 5 cover songs that were better than the original. When we're done with that at the end of the show, we'll tell you what
it's not top 5 songs with cover in it.
Yeah.
Oops.
Jim's cheating again, Buckeye. He probably found a way to cheat. Anyways, folks, that plus so much more. Welcome everybody again and spending your Monday with us. We're going to go over a lot today, Jim, and we've got a short time to do it. So what show is this again?
Live from the Patriot Prayer Network studios.
Sure is.
2 guys, 1 coup.
America's back. I can't get enough winning, Jim. Song is an original, no cover on that one, folks. I'm telling you, an original, one of a kind. You won't hear it anywhere else.
Well, there's just
right here.
Some that even though there have been covers, it'll never beat the original. That there's just no way.
Try again. Who did the same theme song originally? Dale and Jim. Who did it? Ours. Yeah, we did. Yeah, us Dales and Jims. Listen, if you are planning on kind of bugging out here in a half hour or so to go listen to Dan Bongino, don't worry about it anymore. You just stay right here with 2 guys, 1 coup, and its time slot is open now. So in case you want to tell all your friends that if you need to replace Bongino's podcast, you might as well come over here to 2 guys and
there's an outside chance we could be on that.
Outside chance. Outside. It's
we'll outside have to describe how far outside.
No, it's just an outside chance we're going to replace Bongino. So I'm telling you, the fact that he's given all that up to actually go back into the government role and being the deputy director of the FBI tells you everything. #1 podcast, millions of dollars, all sacrifice for his country. He said, when the boss calls, you answer. That's all. That's it. That's him. And that's who Bongino is. And
a lot
his
of us
podcast will be missed. No doubt.
And a lot of us were hoping he would be in the Secret Service, right? We were wondering.
Yeah. Director of Secret Service. Yep. Correct. Didn't know what role. And so this is good. This is Cash Patel. Yeah, let's play a little bit of reasons why this is good and why Adam Schiff right now is actually shifting his pants.
Schiff is shifting his bricks.
He is shifting his britches for sure. That's let's listen to just a little clip from Bongino and this. I mean, this is. I want perp walks. I want handcuffs. That's what I want to see happen here. I think these two will get it done. Here's Bongino
today. If you only knew. You hear that House on Fire song? It's one of his old songs. This guy's on fire, just like the Bailey. That house on fire. He is on fire, Schiff. Well, 100% success rate of failing. Why is Adam Schiff so worried? Folks, I strongly encourage you to go back and take another look today at the Russia collusion hoax. I know it's a story that's old and a lot of people want to move on. I'm going to be straight with you. I don't want to move on. We had the FBI in conjunction with the Department of Justice, officials in Congress, foreign governments, and intel people fabricate a story, invent a story that could have caused and done serious long-term harm to international relations with a nuclear-powered foe. It's kind of a big freaking deal. I'm not letting it go. And you listen to me. This is going to be very important in the coming days. I'm not letting this go.
Mm-hmm.
I want to find out what happened because it can never happen again. Not to a Democrat, not to a Republican, not to a Libertarian, not to any United States citizen. You do not get to alter or try to change the course of electoral politics by fabricating a story, hijacking the justice system then to give the patina of truth to a fake story. You don't get to do that. Why do I bring that up now? Because who is the ringmaster of that circus? Yes, Adam Schiff.
Boy,
and no, I'm not letting it go.
There is no. I hope you don't too. I hope that those aren't just words. Did that was my video breaking up?
Yeah, it broke up a little bit.
Yeah, because look at me. I'm like this. I don't know what's going on. It says full internet, so I don't know if honestly, I really don't know what's going on here. But anyways, welcome to my hell as always.
It's
sorry,
folks. It's a new day,
yep.
And there was a comment earlier on by Dragon. The winning keeps coming, and and it does. Even though you go out there and you listen to people saying that we're going to implode on ourselves, James Carville's making his another.
Oh yes, just give us a week.
We're going to implode and everything else, and it's not, folks. And everything the Democrats have asked for leading up to all this stuff, President Trump's actually doing it. The only difference is it's against the people that actually hurt this country.
Yep,
and
correct.
Those individuals wanted to go against people that were going to try to do what President Trump is doing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. So this is a great thing going on. Those two, I can only imagine. Adam Schiff, in my opinion, should just resign.
Yeah, he most likely
because
should.
First off, folks, if you guys remember, he presented this dossier as evidence on the floor of the House.
Yep.
For the impeachment trial, I believe.
Correct. Mm-hmm. That's a jailable offense.
Lying under oath. Isn't that what he just did? So
that's what he did. Now, what do you think truthfully happens to him? And then there's much more. It's not just an Adam Schiff thing, but there's, we're talking about
I think what's going to happen? Nothing.
Assassination attempts. You think nothing's going to happen to Adam Schiff? Honestly?
No. I it's what, until I see that first, I guess if you want to call it perp walk, until I see that, I'm not going to buy any of this stuff. I love it. I love that they're investigating this stuff, but is it going to be the same thing that they investigated before?
Yeah, correct.
And so I hope, I know this is a new day. I know this is a whole different administration and these are two different people.
Yeah.
When I see him in cuffs or being forced to resign, doesn't matter.
Correct.
Yeah. Just get the hell out of public office.
Yep.
Then I'm going to start saying, okay, here we go. But right now, here we go again. How many times has Nancy Pelosi's husband come under the microscope for for freaking making money on things that he sees because Pelosi tells him.
Yep, correct.
Nothing
happens.
So,
but
I'm
it's
hoping something finally starts happening.
Yeah, it's a different day with Patel and Bongino, and hopefully it does actually lead to, if nothing else, like you said, a resignation, as opposed to jail sentence. I think is I don't think that ever happens.
Yeah,
I say that, but I don't know. I mean, they're gonna hit the ground.
They'll let him negotiate out, but they want him out. They want these people out of office. They want Mitch McConnell's gone.
Yep.
Okay, maybe even the Lindsey Grahams gone.
Yep. Agreed.
They want them gone.
Yep. Yeah, it's interesting, but that is the breaking news that happened last night was Dan Bongino being being named the deputy director of the FBI. It's so good. I mean, that is just such good news, folks. So anyways, have them come over and watch Two Guys, One Coup now. Sorry, Dan. I mean, we'll be more than happy to take your audience. I mean, we'll fill in for
at least a couple 100,000.
Yeah, just fill in for them, So that's good news. Jim, I just wanted to mention that before we go, but I do want to play Grit Gear real quick.
Yep.
Get to them, and then we'll come back. We got so much to talk about today. It's incredible, and hopefully my internet isn't jacked. Bye.
Grit is defined as firmness of character, unyielding courage in the face of hardship or danger. At Grit Gear Apparel, we honor all military, police, fire, public service, and patriotic Americans, both men and women regardless of color, creed, or religion. Our brand represents the love and freedom for our country, the heroism of all our men and women, and the principles of what this wonderful country was built on. Our goal is to regenerate the sense of patriotism and to spark the American pride within us, to stand together in the toughest times and become victorious, to preserve all our freedoms, to honor our flag, and to respect the men and women who have fought and died for us to have these freedoms. Wear our brand with pride, with a sense of patriotism, and as a statement for the love of our country. Whether you're military, public official, or civilian, our brand is for you. Together we stand as Americans.
Yep. Where do we stand as Americans now more than ever? GritGearApparel.com and LockandLoadCoffee.com. Not only do you get fantastic products, and whether it's gear or the coffee itself, but use coupon code 2guys and you get 10% off your entire order. That happens every time you order. So remember to use that code 2guys. And also Lock and Load, if you get a case of their coffee, you get a free Lock and Load t-shirt with it now. So they're running that special. I just saw that posted, I think today or yesterday or something, Rich. So please remember to go to GritGearApparel.com and LockandLoadCoffee.com and support these amazing people. Rich did have a comment earlier when we were talking about taking Bongino's time slot. He put here, I see a Rich Gun Show filling that spot. I mean, possibly.
And I bet you he doesn't have us on as guests either.
He probably wouldn't. I wonder who would sponsor his show. So there you go. Anyway,
a couple comments here. Buckeye, who's Dan Bongino? Yeah,
I agree. I agree. Yeah.
And Aiken,
never heard of him.
I'm hoping nothing saves Pencil Neck.
What will save Pencil Neck from the? I'm hoping too. I just, it is what it is, and
I want at minimum to step down. Just at minimum, even if it's a negotiation, I don't care. If Pan Bondi sits down with him after the investigation is presented and says,
"I'm not throwing you in jail, but you got to get the hell out of public office and never run again."
Yep.
Yep. Keep your mouth shut.
I'll be very happy with that.
Yep. I would too. I would be happy with that too. But I literally would love to see these people brought to court like they did Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And they have. We have. There's a right to bring them to trial. I mean, you lie under oath and you do all the things you've done. You should be brought to jail. Jim, let's move on. You got anything you want to play? I've got a bunch, but I'm afraid my internet's going to jack up. So I'll wait a minute and see how
I've got a few here. I might have a few that might lead into some of the things you play. So
okay, so go. All right. Well, let's see here. So let's get into the other big news. Joy Reid was fired. from MSNBC, the race baiting Trump hater, resident Trump hater, and race baiter number one.
On
Race
X, there
baiters
was a
on
bunch of
MSNBC.
people saying that it was racism that caused her to be fired, not the low ratings.
Did they say that when?
Oh,
well, Jim Acosta. I mean, did they say that about him, or because they left, right? Not the fact that she has no ratings, right, or that she just literally is the most racist human being in America.
Everything is racist.
Yeah, everything's racist. Could this be the reason why? I mean, could this kind of rhetoric be the reason why she was fired? Let's listen to a little bit of joyless Reid.
Final sprint, having arrived at that point in the election season where basically we on this side of the TV screen have said all we can. We've laid out the stakes in this crucial election where one side stands for freedom while the other meets the textbook definition of fascism, namely far-right dictatorial regime like Hitler's Germany.
Hitler's Germany.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah,
she's right. She nailed that.
She just had them reversed.
Yeah, exactly. She just had them
backwards. Is all. Here we go. Hitler's.
Or Franco's Spain or Mussolini's Italy, but also white-ruled South Africa before Mandela and the black majority took control, or Vladimir Putin's Russia, Viktor Orban's Hungary, or Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela today, that suppresses the rights of women and minorities, uses the military to execute the whims of a strongman dictator, and controls and suppresses the press, education, the arts, rewrites history to suit a favored and dominant racial class, and foments extravagant corruption in order to enrich the dictator.
Yeah, my videos. Anyways, I'm off.
Did anybody watch?
I went away, didn't I?
Yeah. Did anybody watch the Black History Month presentation that he had in the White House? Anybody watch that? Can you hear me, Dale? Uh-oh. Dale's...
No, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. You're behind a little bit, but I mean...
Yeah, I got one bar. Like, what is happening?
We always hear about that, and then he has this event in the White House where Tiger Woods was there and a whole bunch of black players were there. A woman he pardoned who is now the pardon czar, and he's going to create these statues of all great African Americans throughout history. Did Joy Reid talk about that at all?
Yep, correct.
I mean,
no.
That's why the American
Could that
people,
be the reason she's been let go?
They're over this. They're over it. We're done. And matter of fact, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of their only argument coming back to us is Hitler, racist. We're transphobic. We're homophobic. We're all of this stuff. No, we're not at all. And oh, by the way, did anybody see the IVF? I know this is off topic a little bit. Remember the IVF that President Trump was going to take away from everybody and not allow it? Guess what? He's expanded it.
Yep, exactly. Jim, you're gonna have to play some videos because my internet is just absolutely dog shit right now.
So okay, I want to
play yours and then we'll get back to mine.
I got a couple things here, folks. Do you guys remember where Elon Musk is going to take all of our social security numbers and all that stuff? He's going in the treasury. We hear about it all the time. Well, Byron Donald again has a good point. Pay attention to this if you haven't heard.
They're so upset about Elon Musk and the Doge team having access to the Internal Revenue Service data into the Treasury payment system. But there's a report that came out the other day that under Joe Biden, he let 53 researchers and students, unpaid people, go in and actually have full access to the data of the American people at the IRS. Joe Biden's administration let that happen. So they have no problem with the waste and the fraud and the abuse as long as their special interest groups are being funded and their ideology is being promoted regardless of the will of the American people.
Yeah, no problem there, right? Like no problem with the 18-year-olds that Joe Biden had looking at that crap, right?
College kids.
Yeah, college kids.
Why do researchers need to get into our systems? Why?
Exactly.
Now we know what, and again, folks, do you think Elon Musk gives a crap about our social security numbers? He does not care. That's not what he's looking at. He's not looking at the social security number.
Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of comments. Here's one free month of Starlink. Listen, guys, before I appreciate all the crap. I do. But they just laid last week the fiber line. They laid all the fiber lines. I'm getting new fiber internet, and it's happening. It's just going to take a month or two, and then that'll all be taken care of, and I'll have the fiber lines, and it's really good. The rest of the city has it. We were the last couple neighborhoods to get it. Everybody's happy with it. It's working great. It's not Cox Wi-Fi, and I don't mind bashing the shit out of them because this happens to me every now and then. But thank you for the Starlink free link. I'm assuming I need a Starlink satellite.
Buckeye says to click on the link. There must be something in there that's a joke or something.
There must be.
Click on the
link. Click that link to LOL. Or no, probably because they want me to click it and get good internet instead of going through this crap that I'm going through today. I'm just going to stop.
Southpaw Mrs. Max Andrew
podcasting. Really?
You need to feed them squirrels. Love it when it's against you. But anyway, there's a point here. Musk wanted information. He would have had it.
Fiber is best. Agreed. It'll be here soon. Trust me. I'm on top of this shit.
But that was the point, guys. I mean, the left is always that way, right? The left, they talk about an unelected position where he was unelected and he's able to have all this power. Well, so is Fauci. And there was a good point made. So was Kamala Harris. She never received a vote to run for president. So
never did.
Again,
more comments. They won't sink. I'm not in southern Florida. Not in swampland, Florida.
I love it.
I'm on the beautiful Gulf of America.
So Doge, beautiful Doge. EP. Does everybody remember this new Green Deal, or not the new Green Deal, but that green savings thing that President Biden put out early on in his administration that really went towards nothing? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe anything went towards. We did find out where some of it did go, though.
Where?
And it's Secretary Zeldin had this to say.
Production Act and sent to Stacey Abrams linked climate group. Tell me about it.
Maria, this group in 2023 only received $100. This isn't even like it's a long-time group that has some.
In 2023, they received $100.
Reputation of handling large budgets. They received $2 billion in 2024. On page 1 of the grant agreement, it tells them that they have 21 days to distribute all $2 billion. And on page 7 of the grant agreement, it is giving them 90 days to complete a training called How to Develop a Budget. I would say that any entity that needs training on how to develop a budget shouldn't be actually distributing money before they take that training, and they certainly shouldn't be receiving $2 billion to be distributing that rapidly. What we've seen is a lot of self-dealing, a lot of conflicts of interest, and instead of spending tens of billions of dollars wisely and maintaining accountability and having oversight, instead they were rushing to just, as they said in a December video that was leaked by a Biden EPA political appointee, they were throwing gold bars off the Titanic. We found the gold bars. We want them back.
Unbelievable. The money is being held at what?
We can just, I just wanted to play that mostly because, folks, that's what we want Elon Musk to do, right? We want him to go out and find this stuff. Somebody needs to convince me how this green energy that's going on around the climate change, the whatever, this, I believe it's a money scheme. A lot of us believe it's a money scheme. And when stuff like this happens, somebody needs to prove to me that it's not. I have yet for somebody to come in, because Stacey Abrams climate group received $100 in 2023, $2 billion in 2024. That never knew how to budget it. So where did that money go? That's what I want to see. I want to start seeing, okay, $2 billion was given to this foundation. Where did it go?
Where'd it go?
Where did the money go?
Like,
Because now we know
the money go.
Zelensky, okay, has 15 houses throughout the world. 15
That's
houses.
crazy.
He was a comedian before he became president of, unless he was a really, really, really good comedian.
And he wasn't, as you can see.
So again, folks, that's all we want to see. Where is this money going? Stacey Abrams is one of the most evil people that you're ever going to find. I mean, she was whining and complaining all over the place. And she received $2 billion.
Who also cried about election integrity and about how the election was stolen from her, but nobody cared. Nobody mentioned anything about that, the mainstream media, when she was spewing her shit while that was going on. Yeah, this is absolutely incredible.
You're right.
Why is it when you just look at certain people, you can tell they are evil? And I agree with that. You can tell just by the look of them. It's in their eyes. I'm telling you, you can look at, how does that money get recovered? Yeah, that's the truth. How does it? It's gone. That doesn't get recovered. All you can do now is stop it. It's like all
unless it's sitting in an account somewhere, then I would be freezing that account.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got to find that account, right? Which apparently they did, because they know where the money. They know where the money didn't go. I mean, do they really know where it went? You know,
because how much more money does climate change need?
None.
I mean, they got billions and billions and billions of dollars.
None, absolutely none. Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, so it's true here. It's right. Yes, Dale, they're dead behind every single one, every single lunatic you see bitching on TikTok or anywhere else on social media, or any of these lunatic liberals that you see on there. You can tell in their eyes they're just literally dead, just like the Philadelphia Eagles are dead to me as of right now. And I'm not even a fan of theirs.
Yeah.
But yes, we didn't even talk about that, Jim, did we? That the fact that they've turned down the White House. Again, their prerogative. They can do it. But when you do things like that, expect repercussions. Expect the fact that 77 million people voted for a certain candidate that now invited you as your Super Bowl winning team to the White House. What is their reasoning for not going? What did we hear a reason? Why did they vote no? Did they all vote no? Did the coach vote no? Did the owner say no? Did the what is going on here? Jalen Hurts, is he the one that's backing all this? And you know, I just don't understand the thought process of trying to alienate the majority. They don't care because they have their fan base and it doesn't matter. But even then, some of their fan base, I'm certain, voted for President Trump. What does that do to a fan base? If your favorite team, the Cincinnati Bengals, said, nope, we're not going to see Trump. We won the Super Bowl. We're not going to go see Trump. We think he's racist, or we think he's a bigot and all that. What would your thought process be towards some of those players and or the organization?
I would be very upset, but the Bengals would never do that.
Because they're never going to win a Super Bowl. But my point is what we don't have to worry about that.
No, because Joe Burrow supports President Trump, as does.
But that's not my point. Theoretically, how would you react?
I would not be happy. I truly would not. It would kind of.
I'm not saying you would never support the team again, but there's got to be a certain point where you're thinking, okay, this political bullshit with, they won the Super Bowl. They got invited by the President of the United States. Again, when you get invited by the President of the United States, you just should go. It's
did
just
they officially get the invite, or did they just say that we're not going to go?
I don't know.
This is another year after. It's not like right away. They usually.
I think they probably got the invite.
So okay,
is what happened. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But and then we got something. Some questions. Isn't that an ownership? I don't. Maybe the ownership's the one who finally gives the final decision based on a team vote or what, I don't know how it works, that's for sure. But again, you've alienated how many people? And I think when you watch the Super Bowl, for two reasons. One, President Trump got resounding applause there, people chanting USA, the crowd itself, the football crowd in general is it's like the Bud Light thing to me. Know your audience, right?
Got to know your audience.
Got to know your audience. And so to me, I think that they literally I just don't get it. I just don't understand it, and I don't understand the thought process. Yes. You're telling me if Kamala Harris, would they have gone? Damn right they would have gone. You 100% know they would have gone. and we would have thought nothing of it. It's like championship teams go to the White House.
Being racist,
it's when they don't, huh?
Can we accuse them of being racist?
Of course we can.
They're not going to see a white president. That's kind of racist.
It's racism. Yeah. That's and bigotry. It's all of it. I don't understand. I just don't get it.
It's like all the Democrats that didn't vote for Scott Bessent. They're homophobic. And the Democrats that didn't vote for the HUD secretary,
they're racist.
They're racist.
That's right.
Didn't vote for Cash Patel. On them.
Look at all the. Yeah, they didn't vote for Cash Patel, huh? What about Tulsi Gabbard?
Tulsi Gabbard.
I mean, they didn't vote for these people. So they're clearly racist. But no, when we do it, it's pure racism. Yeah. That's the only answer. There's nothing else. There's no policy differences. It's only racism. Unbelievable. Anyways, I'm done talking about Philadelphia not going. It just pisses me off when shit like that happens.
No, it does. It's uncalled for, and there's no reason to do it.
There's no reason. You just go out of respect for your nation, regardless of who the president is. I agree. You just go and you take that invite and you go through the procedure, and it's an honor to be. If Joe Biden called you and I and said, I would like to invite you to the White House, you don't think we would go?
Yeah,
we would have went. We would go to the White House. Yeah. Would I sit there and be like, oh, I love you, Joe? Of course not. Yeah, no. Would we ever be invited?
I would respectfully shake his hand.
I would respectfully shake his hand because it's the office you respect. I don't have to respect the person. I don't. But it's
as long as he doesn't sniff my hair, I would have been all right.
I would have been disappointed if he didn't sniff my hair. Honestly, So, I'm disappointed. I said, "What's wrong with me, Joe?"
Did we want to do another commercial, or do we want to get into this one?
Yeah, go ahead. Go to another. Yeah, go do the. You know what you're gonna. What is it?
Okay.
You doing Shop with America, Jim?
You do want to do? Okay, here we go, folks. We'll be back.
Right. Welcome to Shop with America, where the emphasis is on America. Our movement is to switch away from your shopping with the big box stores and the mega corporations back to supporting family-owned, made in America. We've been giving these big box stores our money every day for years. But what's happened is they've forced many small businesses to shut down. We call this the illusion of choice. We see all these products in these stores, but in reality, it's only a few companies that control it all. There are thousands of lawsuits for health damage because they put profit over our people. But there is another choice. We found a better way. There's a family-owned American factory with product integrity and have always done things the right way for the right reasons. And this company outperforms the big box stores. That's due to their month-to-month shopping club. They make everyday consumer products that we all use and buy again and again, like toothpaste, shampoo, coffee, and organic beef. Go to shopwithamerica.us today.
That is shopwithamerica.us today. Folks, you go out and give it a look. Go out and give it a view. I can tell you I have used a lot of their products. I have used their spot removal for laundry, and it works very, very well. So we also have the men's multivitamin that I use, and I really like that. It works really well. And they actually have a bar that is before workout that helps kind of keep you going, keep you loose. And then there's a drink that they have, which I do all the weight loss stuff and all the health is what I follow. I do that an awful lot. And but what they have is you take it 30 minutes before you eat.
Oh, okay.
And that's how it works. It's kind of an appetite suppressant. You don't eat as much for dinner.
Yeah.
And I really like that. And because that's what my biggest issue is, right? It's and so folks, you give them a try, go out and look. The beef, there's packages out there if you're a big griller or a big smoker. It doesn't hurt to go out and look at their packages to see what kind of meat they have. You can get as little as 10 pounds of ground beef a month if you want it. Or you can get it every 2 months. And you can also delay it, pause it. So if you've got
you don't have to do it every
because it's like another former place that I used to go through to get my meals.
Yeah. Okay.
If you did not pause that week's order, you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but so this is same thing, but you can pause it. You can
This
pause
monthly
it.
though.
Please
This
go
is
out.
monthly though. It's
Yeah,
not
monthly.
weekly, right?
Correct. It's monthly. So please go out and check it out. And,
Yep. Shop with America.
You will not be disappointed.
.us, folks. Please go check them out. Jim, play a couple more of your videos here. I'm gonna probably have to pass on playing some of mine this episode, only because it's just the internet's just not getting better today for me. So we can see how choppy it is. Or what are you doing, boy?
Well, I got a notification up there that Rumble stopped recording, but I went out and looked and it's still recording. So those of you on Rumble, are you still here seeing us?
Are you still seeing us?
You could comment back to us, because we got a lot of them on Rumble. Anyway, so are you getting tired of being called dumb, idiots, stupid? Well, here's something else that's going to piss you off.
Okay.
Ilhan Omar, who I think Kash Patel and Bongino need to look at her in the fact, did she in fact marry her brother? Because it looks like she did. And if that is the case, after watching an episode of Wings back in the 1990s, that is illegal and you can go to prison for it.
Great show, by the way. Never even popped up on our top 5 sitcoms.
I know. It should have,
Wings
because
was
it was
funny.
great.
That was a great show. Yeah.
Ilhan Omar. Here's what she had to say about us.
We're just idiots. I really, I'm at the point where it's become really hard to have an intellectual debate with any of these people, because the level of stupidity that they are displaying every single day is frankly embarrassing, not just in Congress, but as Americans. And the fact that these people are allowed to say just the most ridiculous things tells you that the dumbing of the United States has arrived, because how else do we get a Trump presidency again?
She is the Muslim AOC. I swear to God, is what she is.
In some cases, she's worse than AOC.
Oh, no, I mean, like, as far as just like intellectually, it's absolutely ridiculous. So, Jim, what you're looking at something else?
Yeah, I'm looking, because we've got I got a text that they're not able to comment on
Rumble.
They're not able to comment on Rumble. Something's wrong with Rumble, folks. So if you're watching us
it's
on
not
Rumble,
even my internet, right? So it
says it looks like the stream was ended or deleted on Rumble, and I went out and looked, and it wasn't. It's still showing we're live. So I don't know what's going on with Rumble, folks. I apologize. So if you're having problems, I don't. Yeah, because it doesn't look like it looks like it's fine on when I go out. It does not say ended. So I don't know.
Can we even check, like, if I look, here. Rumble, the damn budget started streaming. I'm still on Rumble, but it won't let me comment. Okay, is that what you got as well?
Yep. Okay.
I don't think this has anything to do with. I know my internet's jacked up, but maybe there's something.
No, it's not your internet.
This has nothing to do with that. We cannot comment Rumble, and you're going in and out. Yeah. I know I am. I don't know. Is Jim also going in and out? Is what I need to know. I don't know what's going on today, folks. I don't know what the actual problem is. Of course,
but Ilhan Omar calling us idiots.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, I'm kind of glad she did.
Switch over to X and watch it there if you can, folks that are on Rumble.
Yeah, X. We're on X. We're if you can go to X and you have an X account, go there. You'll be able to comment. I know I'm getting a bunch of texts.
I know. Me too. Me too.
And so I apologize again. I don't know what's going on, because I go out and look at our feed.
And Rich said, Rich commented, said, yes, both of us are in and out.
Okay.
Bongino broke Rumble, I think. Maybe. I mean,
possible.
It's possible.
Probably tuning in
for Bongino's show, and I don't blame them.
But it's the left. It's typical of what the left has. And Representative Burchett, who hopefully we have him on Wednesday.
Yep.
He kind of made his take on some of the things that have been going on with Elon Musk and the left. And let's hear what he has to say, because he's always entertaining.
Yep, he is.
To challenging federal employees on their accomplishments, and how that's now being asked to tens of thousands of people across the country through social media.
I think it's a great idea. You do it in private business all the time. You have to have accountability. You have to show your work. You have to show what you've done. And now we're saying the federal government should do the same. And some folks are upset about it. Obviously, they're upset because They can't show what they've done because they probably haven't done much. They're mad because they have to go back to work. I've been contacted by people that are very upset that they have to go back to work because they've moved. They don't even live in the area anymore, but they thought they could work from home. And, the post-COVID days are over. We need to get people back to work. We need to show what they're doing, and we need to show the efficiencies of government, which have not been done in quite some time.
All right, Jim, we got a big problem. So we're off Rumble completely. We just got a text.
Okay.
Yep, it says it, and then up here it says it looked like the stream was ended or deleted on Rumble. Yep. Rumble and streams that don't go live within 24 hours. So if you created it a while ago, that may have ended it. Try creating a new stream or just remove this destination from the stream, then re-add it, which means we'd have to go back out, close the show.
But we were live.
We are not live. We're good. We're done. We're off Rumble.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, okay. So they can, if you're watching us on, well, just go to X if you can hear us. If you can, just go to X.
Yeah, we're off Rumble. Nobody's gonna. That's where.
Well, let's do one more thing here, and then we'll do our top 5.
We got this. So yeah, how does that money get recovered? Okay, so these are old. These are old ones from Rumble.
Yeah, because we don't have anything new. The last thing we had is, isn't this the city of brotherly love? And that's what we were talking about. Yeah.
That's when we're talking. We're on Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's okay, folks. You can go back and catch us. Is it? I hope we're still recording on Rumble. I don't know. I know we.
It said it ended. Like it's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It ended.
Well, we're on X still, so we'll just do it that way.
Yeah. At all.
I want to play this
all
one
over
thing
the
real
place
quick.
today. I'd say. No, you can't even hear me, right? I'm frozen.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
I'm frozen.
No, you're fine. You're frozen, but I can hear you.
Oh my God. You got to be kidding me. What is going on today?
But I can hear you, and we're going live. But I want to play this real quick from this woman who did a skit from people losing in the government jobs. This is kind of funny. So I just kind of laugh before we go into our top 5. Hopefully, Dale, you'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. I was completely gone.
You have to answer a questionnaire. Well, what does it say? Okay. First question. How long have you been employed by the Department of Health? 4 years. Okay. This isn't that bad. Okay. What's the next question? Okay. All right. Next question. What is your job title?
Well, what is your job title?
I don't know.
Well, what do you do?
Nothing.
No, like, really, when you go in, what do you do?
Like, nothing.
Okay, just skip that one for now.
Okay, moving along. What is your main job responsibility?
Are you serious?
I can figure this out. All right. I briefed the assistant health secretary on matters of health when she was in town. Wait. When he was in town. Wait. When she was in town. I don't know what to say.
I think it might be better if you say he. I don't know. Just go to the next one.
Okay. All right. I can do this. All right. Last question. All right. Name 5 things you did last week. I'm fucked.
I'm sorry. I saw that.
Yep.
But we do have Lock and Load. They're watching us now on X.
X is working.
This is crazy.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah. Aiken is now listening to us on X.
Thank you, guys. We're switching over. I don't know.
Cover page on Rumble. Yeah.
Yep.
No
I don't know.
Visual, so
yeah, we went back
Sharon
to the cover
switched
page.
to X. So
thank you.
All right. So we got that, but that's folks. That's just
point,
what
switched. He let us know. Gotta love the
and
internet.
I want to make sure we understand something. I get it. People are losing their jobs. I get it. I understand, and it is very, we don't want to lose our jobs, right? We don't. But there are jobs in the private sector they can go do. Okay, we know that. Okay, so let's be respectful for that, but also understand that if they're we have a huge government. Something has to happen. Something has to change. Okay.
Correct.
The left doesn't seem to care when the private sector has to lay people off, or has to close, or or their own labor unions, right? Or when they have to shut a plant down or have mass layoffs. They don't care about that.
Correct.
But when we go in and say public,
yeah,
we're going to get rid of all of a sudden they have a problem. It's the two-faced. They're horrible. They're terrible people, and that's all they want to do. So anyway, that's my take on it.
Yeah, Jim, let's just go right into our top 5 and just play for me, Will. Okay. Did it play?
Yeah, it played. It played.
This is terrible today. This whole
Let's
thing.
just go ahead and get, and I've got a couple I got to play, and I know we probably won't get many up here for this one because of we apologize again, folks. It's the internet. It is not us. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Rumble. So, I apologize, but thank you for switching to X. We really appreciate
for those that are listening and watching on X, we do.
So it's Monday, so I believe I go first.
Yep, you do.
I know there's some songs that dropped off my list. And it's not that I don't like them, but I just started thinking, and you know what? I like these better.
Yeah.
So my number 5, if anybody remembers in the 80s, there was this group called Crocus.
Yep.
And they redid this. That should be Sweet.
Should be Sweet. I was like, it was
Ballroom Blitz.
Yep.
And if you haven't heard their Crocus's version of Ballroom Blitz, it is fantastic. It's obviously much faster, much louder, and it's just so good. It was really, really good. I think my brother's probably going to agree with me on that one.
Yeah, probably.
Number 4,
of course,
Judas Priest, Johnny Be Good. In 1988, there was a movie.
Song anyways,
there was a movie, Johnny Be Good, starring Anthony Michael Hall. It was a great movie about a quarterback being recruited and all that.
Yeah.
When Judas Priest redid it, I am not a huge Johnny Be Good fan.
Yeah, I'm not.
But when they replayed that, and the fact that I like Judas Priest, I mean, when you have the guitar in there, oh my God, it's phenomenal. So, number 3, I know this is going to sound weird from everybody seeing everything that I have, but if anyone has not heard Disturbed singing "The Sound of Silence," it was originally done by Simon and Garfunkel in 1965. Hands down better. I mean, the guy, this group was great. They awesome.
Hands down better. No doubt.
So my number 2, Come On Feel the Noise, Quiet Riot.
Which is crazy because I didn't even know when that came out that was a remake.
Slade did it. And go out and listen to Slade's version, folks. Just get a chance to.
Yep. It's not the same.
Compare it to 10 years later. For Come On Feel the Noise in 1983. It's, and all of us remember that from the 80s, right?
Sure.
Come On Feel the Noise. Yep. And then my number 1.
Yeah.
I love this song, folks. Motley Crue's Smoking in the Boys Room from 1985. Brownsville Station did it in 1973, but Motley Crue royally kicked its butt. They changed a little bit of it, right? They changed some of the lyrics, they changed, but the whole point of it, man, it was just it was phenomenal. Awesome.
It was phenomenal. That's a good list. That is not a bad.
You want me to quickly play a couple?
Well, we only have one that. Well, we got a couple.
One up to the top. I don't know if we have. Yes, we do have some at the top that we go on.
Okay.
So let me read my friend Kurt sent me because he'll kill me if I don't.
Yep, Kurt's top
if
5.
I don't put this out.
He wanted
there.
to read it. So who are they?
You don't have Kurt's top 5.
Okay.
All That Remains. Singing Thunder Rolls, a remake from Garth Brooks.
Okay.
Metallica, Whiskey in a Jar.
See, you should have let me do mine first before you read theirs.
Oh, sorry. We always do the others in this. Van Halen's You Really Got Me from the Kinks. Motley Crue's Helter Skelter. The Beatles did it.
Yeah, I mean, because the Beatles suck anyways.
Now, if anybody knows Kurt, he's a huge Kiss fan. So his number 1, never heard it, but Ace Frehley, New York Groove.
New York Groove.
Hello.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Totally.
I've
I
never
know that
heard
song.
It. I know who Ace Frehley is, but I've never
Frehley,
heard.
By the way, not Frehley. It's Frehley. even know how to say his name.
F-R-E-H to me is Fraley.
Yeah.
So Aiken.
Okay.
The Animals, House of the Rising Sun.
Yep, that's a good one. Dragon's got a full list up there.
Yeah, I'll
Aretha
get it.
Franklin.
Just a minute. Aretha Franklin, Respect, Otis Redding. That is really good. Elvis Presley, Hound Dog.
I know, which every Elvis did. That's what he did basically, was remakes. Disturbed, Sound of Silence. That should be on everybody's list.
Larry agrees
that
should be number one. Lock and Load. Van Halen, you really
got me. Soft Melt. Yep. Joan Jett, I Love Rock and Roll. Yep. Does he got a 2 and a 1?
Maybe somewhere down here they do. Let me go down.
Yep.
Who's at the top? I'm not seeing it, but
I'm not even getting comments on here. So
here's Dragon.
Babe, I'm gonna leave you. Led Zeppelin original, Joan Baez, great one. Green Judas Priest original, by Fleetwood Mac. Do you know that song?
No. Honestly, I'm a Judas Priest guy.
Yep.
And
Voodoo Chili.
Way to go, Dragon.
Yep. Original
Love
Jimi Hendrix, All Along the Watchtower. Correct. Bob Dylan did that. And Hurt is absolutely, if you haven't heard Johnny Cash's version of Hurt, it is haunting. I mean, it is such a good song. So Dragon, you are absolutely correct. You got more on there? Stuck in my head right now. Feel the noise.
In his head.
Yep.
Oh,
Black Betty, Ram Jam. Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
that's a good one too. That's a very, very good.
Go ahead and put yours up, and then if anyone,
maybe you can. Maybe people will see it. Maybe they won't. Or maybe you can hear me, or maybe it won't even show up, as you can see what's going on the screen.
Yeah, Lock and Load. You need to send us our number 2 and number 1.
Do you see this?
I see it. Yep.
There we go. Yep. It's taking forever. So, again, folks, my top 5. If you can't hear me, number 5, Bad Company original, Bad Company. Then the cover, Five Finger Death Punch. Absolutely destroyed that song, which was already a good song. So don't get me wrong. Yeah. But man, I think they destroyed it. So that's number 5. Number 4, Whiskey in the Jar. Original Thin Lizzy, cover Metallica. So Whiskey in the Jar. Absolutely. Oh, they nailed that song. Number 3, Sound of Silence. Simon and Garfunkel, of course, Disturbed. We talked about that. My number 2, All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You. Original Heart, cover Hailstorm. Absolutely.
I got to be honest with you. I got to listen to that then, because
it's good.
Remember, it's better than the original.
We see it.
And
Thank you for letting me know you see it, Dragon. Hailstorm. Absolutely. I mean, so here's to be honest with you, before I go to my number 1, my top 5 covers could have been all done by Hailstorm or Lizzie Hale or Metallica, to be honest with you. That could have been my top 5 all the way through. But I tried to break it up. But I had to double up on one specifically because I think they absolutely nailed this one. My number 1, Turn the Page. Covered Metallica, Bob Seger original. It's such a good job they did. So that is my top 5 cover songs.
And I want to go back to Hailstorm. I have to listen to that.
You better listen to Hailstorm in general. I can bring it down.
I mean, that is tough to beat. Ann Wilson is tough to beat.
It's hard.
I want to go listen to that. I really do. That
Lizzie Hale,
because I love that song.
Literally the phone book, and I'd listen to her sing. But yeah, that is absolutely. I only see a couple comments down there. I don't see all of them, Jim.
Yeah,
so the ones you were getting,
here we go.
Like
Aerosmith,
come together, honorable
mention.
Anything, anybody who. I could have redid a Beatles song, and I would like it better than the Beatles.
Rich, I can't see your number 2 and number 1.
Yeah, we cannot. Yep, we cannot see it.
I can't.
Yep. So if it's up there, it's up there.
Oh, wait, we missed. Yeah, which is number 5? Aiken, I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the way X is.
All I had was your number 4.
Yep.
Yeah, so I apologize for that. I did not see your number 5 up there.
What is your number 5?
Yeah, if you
you're gonna have to retype it, I guess, or something in there because we did not see it.
Yeah, I don't see it.
It's there.
Let me see.
So what's weird about the comment section, Jim? Now
it goes up to the top. Yep.
Oh,
if goes you go up to the top, you'll see some of the X comments, and then there's also some on the bottom as well. And that's what's throwing me off. So.
Okay, that's why I couldn't say it. Yeah, because we got Aiken's number 4, number 3. Yep. But we don't have his number 5.
Yeah, I don't see the number 5, and we don't. And I know Rich said number 2 and number 1's up there, but
we don't see it either.
Dragon,
So,
thank you. I actually enjoy doing this one.
I enjoyed doing it too. Like I said, there were so many that I didn't even realize that were covers at points. They weren't on my list. I knew the ones that were on there because I just absolutely love those. But as I'm going through, like Come On Feel the Noise, I literally never knew that was a remake, until I started doing some research on it. I'm like, holy crap. So that's absolutely insane. So if you're listening, we have our top 5 for Wednesday as well, and hopefully we'll be on Rumble on Wednesday. So, but our top 5 on Wednesday is going to be overrated male actors. So listen, there's probably 5 million male actors I absolutely hate, and mostly because of their political leanings, right? But I'm talking about we're talking about like the overrated act, like they suck in everything. You can't stand watching them. They may not even suck in everything. You just might dislike them. And this could be TV or movie. It doesn't matter. Just top 5 overrated actors. All right. Just so you know that. Pass it on for those who don't. I'll post it on X too. That's going to be our top 5.
And if you want to put, and a lot of this might, I'll send you. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. Yep.
I can look it up as well.
Yeah, no, send it on a DM. I appreciate that. Yep. Go ahead and do that. Yeah.
So,
because I hadn't heard it either.
I'm not. Yeah. Unfortunately, sorry, all of you out there, like Aiken and I'm not. And Dale's as well. We're just not seeing the number 5 for Aiken, and I'm not seeing number 2 and number 1 for Lock.
Or they're just not popping up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Bongino did crash the internet, and I think he somehow weaseled his way into my Cox cable. Oh, there it is. Like a Jimi Hendrix, All Along the Walk chart, Aretha Franklin, Respect. There's his 2 and 1. I got to be honest with you. I think my list really crushed it today over everybody's. I'm just saying. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I think my list literally crushed
every morning when you wake up. You piss excellence.
I piss excellence. I think if Buckeye was on here, she'd probably agree, and we probably would have had 3 out of 5 of the same, like always. But yeah,
no, good list, everybody.
I want to see her list too.
I am not a Beatles guy, so anybody that made a Beatles song, I like better.
Me too. That's why I said you and I could.
I even like Tiffany's version of "I Think We're Alone Now." Because look, I'm still in love with Tiffany. I'm still in love with her. Yep, that's right. You got it.
That's why you're in love with her. So.
Yes, Dragon. Yours was second best. Yeah,
I believe yours was second best. I do agree. I think Rich's. I'm going to be honest with you. I love you, brother. But I think your list was a little, I don't know.
Aretha Franklin.
Humdrum. Aretha's humdrum to me. I'm not. How many? Name me the second Aretha Franklin song.
And you look, we got "Life Is a Highway" by Rascal Flatts. That was fantastic. I almost made my list, but I almost had to, and then "Alone" by Heart.
Yeah,
that was and so there could have been so many more on here. I mean, just so many more.
There could have been.
I mean, if anybody heard "Cheap Trick," "Don't Be Cruel."
I know.
That's
true.
Good.
That's very really good. Yeah. There was some on there that
Mama Don't Dance, Daddy, Mama Don't Dance from Poison. They did that really well. So anyway, but well,
a lot of those hair bands did at least a remake of something.
Yeah,
always. But the same thing with the Metallica. They did a whole album of covers, and so they rocked them. I mean, my list was great. Shut up about the Beatles. Who are they anyways?
I don't.
Who are they? There's only 2 of them, isn't there? The fact that John Lennon and what's the other guy that's dead? George Harrison. Yeah. The fact that they died any time before any Rolling
Stones.
It shocks me. I don't know how anybody from the Rolling Stones is alive.
Yeah, he's going to live forever.
From the Rolling Stones?
He might be, but
yeah.
Keith Richards, he's never going to die. He's just like Ozzy. Just like Ozzy. They died 10 years ago. They just don't know it.
Ozzy's poor health, guys. Folks, listen, what a crap show today. Thank you for joining me on Monday. Sorry about all the mess. I don't know what happened. I don't know how this happened, but it happened. I've had internet issues and Rumble just crashed. So, again, I don't know what happened, and we're sorry if you want to show us your list from today that you didn't get to because of the cover bands. You can send them to us on our X account, or we can talk about it on Wednesday. We hope to have Representative Tim Burchett here. He had to reschedule from last time, so we're confirming that, but it's currently scheduled for Wednesday, so you don't want to miss that. Plus our top 5, which is top 5 overrated male actors. Don't forget that, overrated male actors. What are we on? Dale's list sucked. I mean, I coming from a guy who has Aretha Franklin as his number 1 and a Beatles remake.
He also added, come on, one was shot and the other had cancer. Well, we feel bad that way, but that doesn't mean they were great.
I didn't say how they died. Which one was shot, by the way? I'm just kidding. I know. Okay. So listen,
Jimmy Carter passed away.
Who?
Jimmy Carter passed away. That didn't make him a great president. Just saying.
Nope.
Okay.
That's right.
Great humanitarian. So, Rich, the fact that you said, come on, one shot and then the other one had cancer.
Just because they're dead doesn't make them great. I mean, it does if you're an artist like Van Gogh, was much greater apparently after death than he was while he was alive. So, I mean, I guess you could go by that. But yeah, just they were overrated, the Beatles. They just were overrated.
And Rich,
sorry.
That Dale and I are agreeing on something. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. It's probably the one of the things that we musically that you and I agree on is that we think the Beatles were a little.
Yeah. Well, we had a lot more videos to show today, but I
had all of CPAC. I had something from CNN, but you see what's happening, and plus, everything's taking a crap today. So,
and we'll definitely if it comes around, and if we hope Representative Burchett will be on Wednesday, but if something happens, we play some of them back over, and of course, we all know
breaking news.
Something's going to happen again.
Something's going to happen.
MSNBC will show us who they hired.
Maybe, and then we'll get.
Let me ask you a quick question, Dale.
Yeah,
if they reached out to us and asked us to go on MSNBC,
yes, just like Scott Jennings went on CNN. In a minute, I would. We turn that around to a conservative network. We don't give a crap. Of course, we'd go on there in a minute.
We're a lot funnier than Joy Reid.
Operators are standing by.
And Rachel Maddow sounds like she's about ready to jump off a cliff somewhere.
He does.
I think when it's all said and done, it's just going to be Rachel Maddow. Because she's the only thing.
24 hours of that dude. Oh my God.
She is the only one saving that network.
And I don't even know how that is.
Someone on X posted that how long before Joe Reid ends up on The View.
Correct. They're probably calling her now. Folks, stay tuned on Wednesday. Thank you to Great Gear Apparel and Lock and Load Coffee and the Warrior Shield. Folks, listen, we got 2 shows Wednesday. One at our normal scheduled time at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard, where we will have Representative Tim Burchett and our top 5 overrated male actors list. And of course, 6 p.m. that evening, the Warrior Shield Foundation special, which will have Chance and Rich both on there to talk about the foundation and the event coming up in September and everything and anything you need to know about and how to donate and how to help and how to show up for that event.
Yeah.
That'll all be Wednesday evening as well. So 2 shows Wednesday, folks.
For those of you who don't remember, you'll get to meet Chance or see him again.
Yep.
And
correct.
then of course, Rich will be on with us. So.
Yep. That's right. So, and we won't be talking about the shitty Beatles.
Well, he may bring it up, but we'll change.
I'm just going to say who are we talking about again?
I mean,
folks,
I get it. Yeah. They were one of the most popular bands ever.
I do too, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
I mean,
doesn't mean
it means nothing to me.
Look at all the groups.
Robert De Niro is one of the most popular actors.
I love George Strait. And, okay. So one of my Dylan McDermott, I don't get it.
Oh, so you already told us your list?
No, I just want to say, like you brought up the one actor. So
okay,
I'm
Robert
Dylan McDermott.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I honestly don't get it. But
yeah,
we'll see where
there's a bunch of those
on my top 5.
Yeah.
Oh, can it be that used to be women?
Used to be like alive? Like you talking about people who are dead?
The one from what was that? Juno? What's that actor's name?
Oh, like used to be. The one's pretending to be males now. Sure. No, because that would be admitting that they are a male actor. I know, but that's funny. That's funny.
So.
Could it be pretend people? No, male actors, folks. Biological male actors.
Yeah.
So top 5 overrated biological male actors. Folks, we're ending this shit show today. Thank you again, everybody who joined in and showed us your list and switched over to X. We really do appreciate it. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. I do on my end. I don't know why. Everything, of course, as always, works all weekend until I hit the live button. Jim, any more comments before we get out of here?
Yeah, but the unfortunate thing, they're just kind of right in the middle of stuff, and it's just hard to. It's just
the way it's going up and down, and the way it's coming through now.
Yeah, and Tarna, I know Tarna and Buckeye weren't able to come back on, so we miss you.
We miss you.
We'll see you. We'll see you Wednesday.
Yeah, and bring your list Wednesday, but we'll review your cover bands, that's for sure, and then of course the top 5 overrated male actors. Jim, we're going to end it today. Thanks for watching 1.5 Guys. See you again on Wednesday.
Aiken, that's hurtful.
No, it's probably for me because half of my internet was out. I'm sure he's talking about that.
Uh-oh. We just pissed Rich off.
I mean, for the love of God, people.
This was fun. When you lose a lot of audience from Rumble, this is what you get.
This is what you get. And when my internet is jiggy jaggy again, it's going to work perfect as soon as I go off air. I swear to God it will, and then I'll be pissed off. Anyways, more phone calls to Cox Wi-Fi. Jim, until Wednesday, we'll see you all back here. No more comments, right? Are you done?
Okay,
You're
so
done.
Man, there was just so many. Wait a minute. Jim, we're dead. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. So,
folks, we're
so
out.
They keep the new comments keep popping up, but I can't find them.
Can't find them. So, folks, we're sorry. We'll see you all on Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in. Please remember to like, follow, and share. Not this episode, maybe another one. Maybe wait before you show your friends any episode, not this one. And then we appreciate you. We'll see you all back here Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern for the first of 2 shows that day. We're very excited about it. Jim, all right. Thanks for taking over and covering for me. We'll talk to you.
Wait.
Oh, gives a shit.
Hi, Audrey. Uncles.
I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize who was putting it. I didn't even realize who put it up there. Thank you. I do apologize.
Man, you are
I'm
mean.
just mad. I'm mad, Jim. You know what happens when my Wi-Fi doesn't work?
I'm her real uncle, but we'll just leave that.
Yeah. But, it is what it is.
Yeah.
There's no proof that you're her real uncle.
That's a good point. Now you're in trouble.
No. I didn't know. I apologize. Love you, dear. I do to death. See you in June. I'm assuming. Right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And you'll get to meet her significant other. So.
Oh, good. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, good.
He likes baseball, so he's really cool.
That's a good
Cubs
dude.
fan, but we can do without that.
Well, now we got a problem. He probably likes the Beatles too. Anyways.
Okay.
We're out. See you all later. Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.